What is up, Juventini? Let's go. It is game day, Sampdoria, Juventus. How are you all doing? If you didn't join us for the game day live this morning, that's okay. Now's your chance. Drop those predictions in here, okay? We got Juve, Samp here. Juve, we're all expecting them to take advantage of playing these bottom feeders, all right? Sampdoria only scoring 11 goals this season. We've got to take advantage and we've got to pounce. We have the starting lineup. We're going to go through the starting lineup together. I want everybody's thoughts on the starting lineup, all right? Ciao to Alex P. Ciao to Ron Rasitano. Ron throwing out the 2-1 for Juventus. So thinking Sampdoria, even though they've only buried 11 all season, are going to break the clean sheet. Okay. Let's go. Alex P saying midfield looks lively. Yes, so again, another statement from Mr. Mad Max himself. It's done and dusted for Paredes. Absolutely has to be, all right? Done and dusted. Here is your starting lineup, everybody, okay? So we're going to get into this. We've got Perin. We've got Danilo, Bonucci, and Bremer, all right? We've got De Sciglio. Barrenechea, again, sits Paredes down. Fagioli, Rabiot, Kostic, Miretti, and Vlahovic. Now, I know that what I've been looking at is saying that some Juventini are not happy about this lineup. I have absolutely no problems with this lineup. We have a midfield that can make up a base with Barrenechea and even Rabiot if you want to go two, which it's been reported could potentially happen. You could see Fagioli and Miretti push ahead and Barrenechea and Rabiot form a two-man pivot. That would be very interesting. 3-4-2-1, more support for Vlahovic. Hopefully get him going and more involved. Again, you could play it out normally with the three, and then Miretti is just the advancing support thing. So, again, I have no problems with it. Barrenechea was not a talking point in his last showing. So, I have absolutely no problems with this. Surprised that we have 2 out of our 3 mainstays in the back line probably for this Sampdoria. But again, no problems with it. I think I hope what we should see is put them to the sword and get some changes in early. Hopefully that's what goes down, all right? Now let's see. Alex P saying Mad Max laying down the law. Let's go. Are they giving us the 15 points back? Hey, things are positive. Things are positive on that front, okay? Juventus continues to fight and push for it. And, hey, all signs are leading to yes, we should be getting those back. Alex P saying Iling Jr. with another flare-up to his ankle, question mark. I don't know what exactly went down. We were getting some reports leading up to the official lineup coming out saying that he would start potentially, and then was obviously not there, and we're going to be getting Kostic. So is what it is. Really, I would like to see this guy start getting the minutes. Kostic has been an absolute workhorse and used so much, but not getting a lot in terms of a full report on Mr. Iling Jr. And again, he is in the squad list, so I mean, I guess we'll get a better idea if he does come in here for any type of minutes. We'll just have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see. Today we are cross-stitch and inshallah. Let's wait. Let's wait and see, my friend. Let's wait and see. One way or another, we got to get Vlahovic going. We have got to get Vlahovic going. Andrew, ciao, Juventino. Let's get this W. Absolutely. Jeremiah coming in here. The Juve shirt is too heavy for Dusan at the moment to thrive at Juve consistently, especially as a highly valued 70 million forward. You need to be a mental monster. He's a flop at the moment. Prove us wrong. Well, I hope that he can prove you wrong today because it really has to start today. We're playing the bottom feeders. We have got to get this thing going. Okay? We've got to get this thing going. So let's see what happens. Again, now they're just getting ready on the feed, just going through the starting lineups. I gave you Juve's. We can go through Sampdoria's. They're going to be without Emil Odero, their starting keeper. Okay, they're going to have Turk in goal. We've got Gunter, Nutink, And Amion across the back with Zanoli, Rincon, Winks, and Ogello across the middle. Leris, Duricic, and Giabadini coming back to the lineup for them. Again, I have no worries when I look at our lineup. So, again, some sites have it listed as your 3-5-1-1. Others show it that it might play out as a 3-4-2-1. We will wait and see. Sampdoria, like we went through, is going to be playing in a 3-4-2-1. Dejan Stankovic, their coach, and they are having one monster of a crappy season. All right, so let's see. I'm going to rip our starting lineup down now, everybody. We are getting closer to kickoff. Okay, I am jacked up. We're watching Barnechea warm up here. The kid again getting ready to go. Getting jacked up. Everybody, predictions. Get your predictions in the chat here. If you haven't taken a second to like the video, please like the video as well. And subscribe if you're new here, okay? Let's get ready for this one. Bruno Amioni, they're showing here for Sampdoria. Just going through some players. Who do you think is going to be the key player for Juventus in this game, all right? I want to know who you think is going to be the key player for Juve in this one. I will have eyes, and I just got off a pregame live on another social platform, and I said for me, I'm really going to have eyes on Miretti. I'm going to have eyes on Miretti in this one because this would be a game for him to find a contribution. So I'm definitely going to have eyes on him. Dusan Vlahovic, we are all definitely going to have eyes on him. He has got to get one. I made a prediction today. My scoreline was 3-0, and my prediction was we see a goal from our striker, Dusan. We see one from a midfielder and one from a defender, all right? I said 3-0 victory and a goal from each phase. Will Miretti be that midfielder? Hey, who knows? Who knows? It could be Rabiot and get Jeremiah, our friend here, closer to that kit from Lou on their bet that Rabiot doesn't hit those double digits. Going through the lineup announcement right here at the stadium, okay, at Allianz. We're getting closer and closer. The teams will then take the pitch, and we're going to get to, the Serie A anthem. But, yeah, we'll see if Illing Jr. can come into this backline. I have no problems with our lineup. Again, some were saying, oh, this is clearly just eyes on Germany. But I don't know. It's still good enough. Miretti's gotten minutes this season, quite a bit of minutes. Fagioli has been one of the midfielders who helped turn us around in that dire start there. So I don't necessarily feel like we're surrendering a lot. De Sciglio on the right side. It's debatable that De Sciglio has been better than Quadrado, to be honest. So there's a question for everybody in the live chat. Do or die game, clutch moment. Let's say you got to pick between the two. Who are you choosing so far from what you've seen out of both of them? Would you go with De Sciglio? Would you go with Quadrado? Want to hear from all of you and see who you would go out of those two based on current form. Do or die game. Are you pulling the trigger with De Sciglio? Are you going with Juan Quadrado? Chiesa out again. We know Ron's going with Juan Quadrado. So Ron says he's going with Juan Quadrado in a clutch moment, do or die over De Sciglio. There you go. There you go. Got one vote for Juan Quadrado. My vote is De Sciglio, believe it or not. De Sciglio. Probably go with De Sciglio over him just based on how the two of them have been playing so far. Let's see what we got here. Thoughts on Paredes not playing anymore, and also Di Maria going out of his way to celebrate with him on the bench last game right in front of Max. Is there some drama in the team? I don't think so. They are best friends. So there's been an interesting, type of connection that we can kind of see. Like Di Maria probably helped. Max wanted Paredes. Di Maria probably helped bring him here. But Paredes has been uninspired. Sitting him, I'm absolutely fine with. He just has not shown us that he cares. And it's coming through in the play. It looks like the guy doesn't care. So if I factor in that, yeah. But as far as the Argentinians go, him celebrating with him, they're best friends. And Barnechea and Sule are best friends. And maybe what they're doing is using these Argentinians to try and help build up these young guys. And Sule being mentored by a guy like Di Maria, and Barnechea was probably supposed to be mentored by Paredes, but that backfired big time. And now Barnechea has actually stolen his spot in rotation of Locatelli. So there you have it. But the thoughts on him not playing anymore, I can see easily and clearly why Max would not be going to him. I can see it clear as day. So is what it is. He looks very, very uninspired for Juve when he's been out there. I remember that pre-assist when he lobbed that ball over for Chiesa, who did so well to settle that and then put that across goal for the late goal there. But that's not enough. People thought that would be the turnaround, but it is, yeah, it's just not enough. It's where do we go from here? And then it just went back to a lot of the laziness that has frustrated a lot of Juventini. The laziness and again just lack of effort. I mean, losing the ball and barely trotting towards the opposition to try and win it back. So again, not enough if you ask me. All right. Can't wait for the Paredes era to be over. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Same. Really wish they weren't best friends, Di Maria and Paredes. Paredes is going to be shipped back to Paris. Paris is offering us a discount on it. There is no way. There is no way. Valentine making a call here. This game is just screaming Sule at the top. That's I thought we would see it. I thought we would see it. Again, I see Miretti a certain way. But JJ coming in here saying Max obviously has priorities, Copa and Europa over Serie A. I don't mind this lineup though. Let's see how it plays out, everybody. We're getting ready. They're about to take the coin toss here. You're gonna have Bonucci there. We see Chiesa and Milik there sitting in the stands. Good news on Milik that he's potentially closer. Might not have to wait till after international break. We could see Milik for the Derby. That would be a lot sooner. But again, if it's not the Derby and it's going to be tight too, then it'll just be after because we have the international break right after the Derby against Merda. Weird lineup. Don't see us scoring except some corner. Let's wait and see what these young guys going to do. Creation's going to rely on Kostic, Miretti, and Fagioli. So let's see what goes down. Let's see what goes down. And again, the potential for it to play out as a 3-4-2-1 and not the 3-5-1-1 that we're accustomed to. We're getting ready for kickoff here. So we look at Dejan Stankovic. I'm ready to get this thing going. Let's go, everybody. Players taking one last drink of water there before they take the pitch. Juve rocking the blacks today. We see the customary team huddle that they brought into routine after the Retiro, after the struggles earlier on in this season. Perin, Fagioli, Miretti in arms there. They get their words. They break and we're ready to rock, everybody. Let's go. Let's go. Forza Juve. Fino alla fine. Let's go. Got to get the confidence booster in here before this Thursday game against Freiburg in the second leg. Let's get some goals and let's get Vlahovic firing for that one. Hopefully take him off. Players around half. Moment of silence here. We got JJ coming in with a prediction 2-0 Juve. Let's go. We're getting ready. Let's go. Let's go. Kickoff about to take place here. Let's rock, everybody. Let's rock. Rincon. Remember Rincon? My God. What a transfer. All right, we got kickoff. Let's go. Sampdoria launching it off the foot of Nitinnik. Rabiot now moves it forward for Moretti, trying to keep it in. Does well to put it off Zanoli, and it's going to be a Juventus throw-in. Kostic stepping up to it. Quickly takes it, throwing it back for Danilo. Danilo's going to go all the way across R18 for Bremer. Bremer now over to Deschilio. Lobs it forward, looking for Duchan, who does well to settle it and quickly puts it out to the flank, but Kostic slipped, so it ends up going out for a Sampdoria throw-in. Still trying to work off Vlahovic as that build-up pivot, and we try to carry it on too deep. Let's see what happens. The general Rincon, yeah. Juventus winning back possession. Bonucci now sliding it over for Bremer. Bremer's going to move forward, take a look, playing it for Fagioli, who goes back to Bremer. He scans. He's going to feed this one over across for Bonucci. Light pressure from Sampdoria and Giabadini there. Both teams almost mirroring themselves. Us in a 3-5-1-1, them in a 3-4-2-1. Moretti getting muscled there. One of the criticisms for him is him needing to understand when and how to use some leverage with his smaller center of gravity. Gets muscled out a little too easily sometimes, but we'll see. Fagioli, Bremer, Barnechea working a little triangle there, but it has to go back for Bonucci. He's going to play it back for Perin. Bremer's dropping back for him. He's going to receive it here on the right side and carry it forward again as there is light pressure from Sampdoria. Bonucci now. He's scanning. Again, little to nothing for pressure from Sampdoria. They're staying in their shell. Bremer will pass it forward here. Again, just pass back to him from Vlahovic. Bremer back to Bonucci. Danilo's over to his left. He's going to get it. Now Sampdoria applies a little bit of pressure. That was a good ball forward. Moretti misreading it, and it goes all the way back, and now Turk's going to have it at his feet for Sampdoria. Pump it forward. Headed back into play. Rabiot doing battle for it. Just can't settle down with a Juve player. Giabadini in it now. Battling with Bonucci. Rabiot getting engaged there. He's doing well and he wins it back. Slots it inside. Juve is going to regain possession. Now Barnechea has it in the middle. He's going to scan and just slot it nicely over to the right for Bremer. Bremer over to Deschilio on the flank. Left-footed pass up ahead for Vlahovic. That one bounces off him aggressively. They do battle a couple 50-50s, and Barnechea gets called for the foul. Gets a bit of a warning there as he goes in very, very physically on Duricic there. Good challenge. Both players sliding in there. Gets a warning from the ref there, but yeah, one of those 50-50s. Both guys sliding in there. Nothing too crazy there. All right. 3.5 minutes in here. Cagey little start here. Some 50-50s. Some errant passes. Guys slipping. Got to get into it. Dusan Vlahovic, 2 touches so far. One settled nicely. Slotted over to the left flank. The second bounced off him like a trampoline. We carry on. Sampdoria working it around the back here. You're going to have Zanoli on it, going back to Turk, their keeper. He's going to take a look. Oh, errant pass. This is going to see a corner kick for Juventus. Come on. Errant pass. Nuting couldn't keep it in. Fagioli going to retrieve the ball. He's going to take this corner kick for Juventus. Oh, wouldn't that be something? Capitalize on their mistake. Just a lazy bad pass. Nuting couldn't settle. Sees it out for a corner. Let's go. Right here. Right here's one. Fagioli. Set to have it in. Fagioli has the cross in. Headed cuts across. Sampdoria clears. And Sampdoria has it out. It's going to be Juventus throw-in. Right about the halfway line. So we look at Stankovic. Kostic now. Scanning as he's going to take the throw-in. Paramount faded and went out. Damn, that is weak. Weak. On game day, complain. Get your money back, brother. Perin playing it over for Danilo. Pressed. Still, Kostic does well to come in. Vlahovic ends up settling it. He's scanning. He's going to slot that over to the right for Bremer. Has De Sciglio on the flank. Plays it to De Sciglio. He can't turn because of the pressure. So he has to go back for Bremer. Bremer now to Bonucci. Giabadini applying light pressure there. De Sciglio looking for Vlahovic. Vlahovic doing well there. There's a couple good settles for him again. And then he flips it. That's a beautiful switch. Hidden Danilo. Danilo takes it in stride. He's coming up the left side. Vlahovic back engaged. Asking for the ball. Kostic finds him. The shot's blocked. And Sampdoria clears. Much, much better. I thought Danilo should have hit Vlahovic inside rather than go to Kostic first. He could have lined up that shot before Sampdoria was set. Still works out okay. Now Juventus back in possession. They're going to work it around. Bonucci trying to break the lines. Does well. Finding Fagioli. Fagioli doing great work in the middle there. Comes out with it. Playing it to Bremer. Bremer a step forward. Over to De Sciglio. De Sciglio going back now for Barnechea, who makes a base with Bonucci. He wants this ball back immediately. Barnechea will get it. He's scanning. Taking a look. Plays it over to De Sciglio. De Sciglio can't turn. Back to Bremer. Excuse me. Fagioli. Oh, his pass cut out. Sampdoria trying to stretch us. Giabadini's behind Bonucci. He's going to have a strike. Misses goal, but a flag. Man. I thought he was offside. Didn't see if the flag gone up, but man, you've got to be more aware. Jesus. That is awful. Awful to get caught like that out of nothing. This is the fear with Bonucci, everybody. And I don't think that flag came up. So I think they were calling him onside. Here we have Vlahovic settling. Miretti's touch lets him down. Trying to get that one and break away. We would have been striding forward with Fagioli and Miretti. His touch lets him down. Vlahovic doing some good work again in terms of the hold-up. Let's see. Why is Bremer taking runs up the wing? Because he is playing not in the heart of the three-man back. Bonucci is in the heart of it. So he's pushing some space forward. Juventus is going to get a throw close to the halfway line here. Come on. Let's go. Bremer on it. He's going to switch it over for Bonucci. Back to Perin. Perin. Playing it forward for Rabiot. Slots it to Bonucci. Bremer to his right. He's going to play it to him. Bremer's up the right flank. De Sciglio ahead of him. Plays it inside for him. Bremer now over to Fagioli. Trying to play tight on the side there. He finds a way out. And now we could try to split sides here. Here's Rabiot finding Kostic. Kostic, is he going to take Zanoli on? Yes. He's attempting. And the youngster does well. Ends up stopping it from going out for Juventus corner kick. It's going to be our throw in deep. As Kostic was taking Zanoli on. Kostic looking for the ball for the throw in here. We're set to take it deep in Sampdoria territory. Plays it back. Danilo one touch to Barnechea. Barnechea slots it over for Bremer. Bremer takes a step inside. Gets the pressure beat. And now Sampdoria trying to turn. It's Giabadini. He's going to have a hit. And that's stopped by Perin easily. He's dipping just ahead of him. Perin swallowed that up easily. Bremer, you got to be quicker and sharper there. That's a cheap, cheap giveaway. Come on, let's go. Fagioli moving it forward for Juventus. He's going to play it over for De Sciglio. De Sciglio slots it back for Bremer. De Sciglio has moved so far ahead so quickly that he can't turn and face play. So he's immediately just got to go back for Bremer. We had Rabiot heading it for Kostic. Played back to Rabiot. Kostic moving forward now. Rabiot's on it, but he goes inside. We have Danilo stepping forward. Danilo trying to go over the top and find Fagioli. That's cut out, and it's going to go out off the head of a Sampdoria defender for Juventus corner. Come on, everybody. Let's get one here. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Let's get that 1-0. Does Tech save that? Come on. Come on. That's easy. Easy one there. Kostic to take this corner. Come on. Come on. Let's find it. Cross comes in. Juve attacking it. Headed down. It's in. Let's go. Goal. One from the defense. One from the defense. We're up 1-0. Let's go, everybody. There you have it. 1-0. 10 minutes in. Let's go. Gleison Bremer gets Juve in the 1-0 advantage over Sampdoria. Let's go. Bremer kicking things off. It's 1-0. We talked about him on the pregame show saying he always gets involved and it's a shame he doesn't have as many header goals because he's always in the mix, and there's some where you expect him to bury and it just hasn't. There's one that falls for him. 1-0, and we have a goal from the defense. What did I say? 3-0, a goal from all phases. There's one from the defense. Now we need one from the striker and one from the midfield. Let's go. Let's go. And they're kicking things off immediately here. And now Sampdoria in possession. Juventus 1-0 up. Let's go. Sampdoria playing it around the back here. Juventus with the early advantage. Push for more. Put them to the sword. Okay? And let's get some changes. Bonucci stepping in there. But he's going to get called on a foul here. Handball, they're going to call. 12 minutes in, Juventus up 1-0. Beautiful. Beautiful. Do not give a bottom feeder team like this any hope, okay? Do not drop back. Continue to do what you're doing in this one. That is, get this ball back, and when you do, control the game. Build up and start to push them back and go at them. Here's a long ball forward for Giabadini. He's trying to keep this. He's marked by Bonucci and pushed deep onto Sampdoria's right flank. He's going to drop this ball back. Sampdoria continues to go back. Now moving it inside. Neutink going to move it over. Amion moving up the flank. He's closed down by Fagioli. Plays a pass in. It looked like De Sciglio kept it in. But now Amion trying to do battle with Bremer. And Bremer giving him the business. De Sciglio tries to go in there. He doesn't do well. Amion ends up seeing it out for a corner kick off of Bremer. Juventus must defend this corner now. Want to see us get back on possession and get in control. All right. Jerry B throwing out the prediction now, 3-1. Little late, brother. Little late with the prediction when we've already got one. But that's okay. We'll let it slide. Ball going across. Goal here. Cut out. Here's Barnechea moving forward just as he tries to release that ball for Kostic. It's cut out, but he does well to do battle. Shield that out to see it be a Juventus throw-in. That is the grinta and the effort we need. Would Paredes have busted his ass to shield that out just for a throw-in? Probably not. Is it speculation on my part? Yes. Would it be accurate? Most likely. All right. Juve in possession. Bonucci and Bremer work it across the back. Fagioli is dropped back to receive. He gets it back to Bremer as Amion applies pressure. Bremer now over to Bonucci. Back to Perin, who has Bremer to his right, but Perin's holding it. Maybe trying to get a little bit of pressure coming their way from Sampdoria, but nothing doing right now. Miretti is all the way back. Perin plays this one forward, doesn't make it to Vlahovic. Miretti winning an aerial battle here, doing well then, shielding it. We play it to Vlahovic, who does well there, finding Barnechea, who finds Fagioli. Back inside to Barnechea. He's going to go left-footed, try to spray it out there for Kostic. It comes up short, And now Sampdoria will get possession. Rincon will go back to Turk. And now he's going to bomb this one forward. Juventus is going to cut it out. Barnechea easily gets that. Stops it for Rabiot. Rabiot inside for Vlahovic. But his touch fails him. Goes back to the keeper. Kostic keeps this one in. Juve has them under. Here comes the cross. Low and hard. And Miretti just couldn't get to that. That was cut out by... who the hell was it? Neutink for Sampdoria. Great job by Juventus there. And now we are back in control over the ball. Let's go. Bonucci now splashes this one out. Chested down. Rabiot. Rabiot inside to Barnechea. Barnechea looks good today. He had a rocky start in his first showing. That was in the Derby della Mola, but now he looks solid today. De Sciglio doing well to earn a free kick here. Cutting inside this time from the pressure being put on him by Amion. And sorry, it wasn't even Amion there. It was Winks. Fagioli now. Inside to Barnechea. Over to Bremer. Bremer. Back for Bonucci. Bonucci. Pots this one in. Nicely settled by Miretti. Over to Fagioli. Back. Trying to go for Miretti. Stops it. Here's a slotted pass through. And Miretti... oh, doing his best to try and keep that in. With a little bit of weight there... Miretti could have potentially turned and fired that. But hey, I like this with Miretti and Fagioli going forward. What did I say? This would be the game to take advantage of that, all right? You are playing weak opposition, okay? I'm not going to beat around the bush here. They stink. 3-0 prediction coming in from Marco Juve. That's my prediction. Let's go. We've already got one. Let's keep going. Sampdoria trying to work their way out, but just can't. Rabiot cuts off a header here, playing it back for Bremer. Bremer's going to go back for Bonucci. Has Danilo to his left, Bremer to his right. Bremer on it. Over for Rabiot. Rabiot turns. He's going to head it over for Danilo. Danilo will find Kostic. Kostic coming back. Over to Danilo. Pressure being... yeah, Sampdoria tighten things up. Barnechea quickly delivers that to see some more time open up for Juve. Rabiot up ahead. Miretti flipping it forward for Vlahovic. Vlahovic can't get the ball off of Neutink's challenge. Here's Sampdoria trying to make the turn. Jursic trying to turn. Barnechea and Fagioli, nothing doing. Fagioli inside for Vlahovic. He's doing battle and Neutink wins it again. Barnechea now getting involved. Little scrum in the middle of the park, but Sampdoria comes away with it. Pushing forward. Left-footed shot. That's blocked. Bonucci there. Here's De Sciglio on it. Inside, and Barnechea has space to turn and switch field. But he plays it ahead for Miretti. Miretti doing well, finding Rabiot. Rabiot up the wing for Kostic. Kostic battling with Zanoli here. Oh, turns and fires this one to the top of the area, but nobody there. Late run there from Miretti, but just not in time, and Vlahovic was too deep for that one. Trying to look for that trailing run, but Miretti was a little bit too late there. Forza Juve saying Dusan is very involved in the game. Yes, they're using him early and often to build up out from our own area. We got to find him in the attacking area, though. Had one opportunity so far. The shot was blocked. Barnechea doing battle here. Doing very, very well. Fagioli now heads to Amioni. Sampdoria. Winks looking for a move in. They try to flick on here. That's swallowed up by Bremer. Sampdoria has to regroup. Going out to the wing now. Agello. Inside. Now Sampdoria trying to do some work here. Errant pass. Rabiot and Miretti get mixed up, but Miretti breaks through. Here we go. He's pushing forward. He's got a foul there. Advantage for Juventus. Just trying to maintain possession. Does extremely well. Finds Danilo. Danilo finds Kostic to his left. They slow things down. Back to Danilo. Danilo now for Rabiot. Has Bremer to his right. Plays it to him. Bremer scanning. Easy pass inside for Barnechea. Finds Rabiot. Rabiot. Oh, nice cut forward. Rabiot running in the final third. Tried to lay it off for Miretti, but the pass was too soft. Threw a muffin at him. That's not going to do. Come on. Put a little muscle on that crazy horse. Let's go. Sampdoria coming back. Building up through the middle. Winks. Played over to the right for Zanoli. Zanoli engaged with Kostic. Kostic pushing him down that flank. Cross gets through, but that's cleaned up easily by Danilo. Rabiot up ahead for Miretti. One touch for Danilo, who's going to continue to move forward, but it's deflected out. Danilo's going to let it roll out for Juventus throw-in. Let's go. Yeah, Rabiot's got I'm fine with Rabiot having a hit there too. Absolutely. Have a hit, or if you're going to make that pass, make sure you get it there. These are cheap giveaways, and these are execution errors. When I talk about Max just needs to put this team in an area to success and our shortcomings offensively, that would be a scenario that's a prime example where Max is not at fault. Let's go. Vlahovic gets his pass all wrong, swallowed up by Sampdoria. It's back with Turk. He's going to bomb this one. Danilo engaging. It's flicked on beyond him, but Bonucci cleans that one up. Bonucci clearly, after getting beat that one time, has dropped off and sweeping behind Danilo and Bremer a little bit deeper now. Vlahovic settles this one. Sees it to Fagioli. Fagioli. De Sciglio was making a run beyond, but Fagioli doesn't deliver. Barnecea and Bremer exchange. Now Bremer to Fagioli. Fagioli inside. Danilo has come all the way central and to the right. De Sciglio playing it back. Bonucci and Danilo have switched now on the fly. Here's a pass inside for Vlahovic. Tried to lay it in front of Miretti and just ahead of him. That would have set him free in on goal. Miretti blocks the clearance from Amioni. It's going to be goal kick for Sampdoria. Everybody, going to hit you with some of the match stats here real quick, okay? Hang on a sec. 63% possession for Juventus. 3 total shots for Juve. 3 total shots for Samp. 1 on target for Juve. 1 on target for Sampdoria. Big chances created. None for either side. Juve having the 1-0 advantage. Counterattacks, 1 from Sampdoria, getting 1 counterattacking shot. All right. Miretti has to score. Miretti's scoring today. He needs it. He needs it bad, and I hope he gets it today, everybody. Let's go. Okay, let's go, Juve. We got the first one, 10 minutes. Been 12 since. Time for the second. Come on. Ball at the back. Exchange from Perin and Bremer. Bremer's going to bomb this one forward, looking Vlahovic's way. Chests it down nicely for Fagioli, but the ball is touched away from him. Again, good work from Vlahovic there. Barnecea doing well. Fagioli pouncing on that. Fagioli moving forward, surrounded by 3 Sam players. Has it back. Barnecea with a nice touch back heel for De Sciglio. Has it back for Bremer. Now to Bonucci and Miretti. We have recycled that one nicely. Miretti earning the foul there. The kids looking lively, and they should against Sampdoria. Well done. Look at the Meg there from Miretti. Taking a hack for his troubles from Rincon. Come on. Let's go. Ball's back in play. Barnecea for Bremer to Bonucci. Bonucci and Bremer exchange again. Bremer's having a look over to De Sciglio. Steps in a bit to give him a little bit of time as Ogello closes him down. Bonucci, Danilo, all the way back for Bonucci, who's going to go to Perin. Perin does have Bremer to his right. He's going to play this one forward. Rabiot being pushed back. Now for Bremer. Bremer's going to go back for Perin. Bonucci has given him an option to the left, but that has to be taken away by Samp, and now they've spread themselves out. Perin's going to go all the way to the left, looking Danilo's way. Chested down nicely for Kostic. 1-2. Now played for Vlahovic. Vlahovic earns the foul as Neutic won the ball, got the ball back in possession, but he went through the back of Vlahovic. Right call there. Let's go. Andrew Juve saying, love the grinta from these young kids right now. We look ready to pounce on everything. Absolutely. They look energetic and doing very well, but we have to make Sampdoria pay. Forte Fagioli is so good technically. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Barnecea looks much more comfortable than he did in the Derby della Mole. Rightfully so. That's an intense game to make your debut for Juve, but he looks good. He looks really good. Oh, through ball for Vlahovic. Vlahovic in. Tries to have a shot and it's blocked. Heads out for a corner kick. Not sure if the flag's coming up, but that was a nice through ball for Dusan. Amione had to clean it up there. Oh, he's onside. That was beautiful. Beautiful. He's got to hit that early. Got to hit that early. Credit to Amione who closed that down quickly, but that is much better. Corner kick Juventus. Let's get the second. Cross in. Juve up. Oh, header clear to the back. Miretti on it now from the right side. He's going to have it back into the mixer. Let's go. Cross in. Juve up. Header. It's in. Goal. Let's go. Is that the crazy horse? Adrian Rabiot. Adrian Rabiot makes it 2 for Juve. Let's go, everybody. Adrian Rabiot getting up, and he is bringing Jeremiah so much closer to that free kit. Okay, there you go. Adrian Rabiot, Il Cavallo Pazzo, okay, the crazy horse, puts us up 2-0. Let's chalk that one up on the board, everybody. Simple football, everybody. Your cross gets cleared out, have it back into the mix immediately. Sometimes Juve is too quick to recycle. There you go. Everybody, this is crazy. What did I say? A goal from all phases. Defense, midfield, striker. We have 2 out of the 3. Dusan, you are on deck. Come on, my man. Come on. You can do it. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. 26 minutes, we have a 2-0 Juventus lead. Continue to put Sampdoria to the sword. Come on. Let's go. Sampdoria in possession now. And Cohen's going to switch this over for Amione's quickly closed down by Fagioli. Fagioli, Miretti, Barnecea, all 3 of them looking very good. Even Rabiot, I mean, they're looking good. Vlahovic looks sharp and involved. Want to see him get one. Want to see him get one today. Absolutely has to, but he is involved. This one going out deep in Juve's territory. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. This will end 5-0 now, Forza Juve is saying. Let's go. What a ball in from Miretti. There's an assist for Miretti. So a contribution that is much needed from the youngster. If you want to lose then all, just give it to Dusan. He can't even control the ball. God help him today. Come on. A little rough on him. A little rough on the lad. He's going to find one today. I have faith. Vlahovic is scoring today. Rabiot booting this one out as Sampdoria trying to get a little bit of play in our area. Headed forward from De Sciglio. Miretti trying to get there to keep it in. Just can't reach it. Kicks it out from frustration. Do not give yourself a cheap yellow. Do not give yourself a cheap yellow. Max has taken you out before in games when you do that. He's not going to get one here, but don't put yourself in that scenario, Miretti. I want to see you get a lot of minutes in this one, okay? Don't put the ref in that scenario to call it. Come on, youngster. Let's go. All right, so Ogello has it back in for Amione. He's going to go to Neutink. They're going to work it around. Gunter there. Back to Neutink. It's going to go to Amione. Sampdoria just trying to work it around the outside. Oh, Barnecea is going to get a call there. Just a tad late on Rincon. Otherwise, we would have had that interception and been running at Samp again. And Rincon making a meal out of it too. Must be said. Miretti runs like my grand. My God, this is a tough crowd today. Mr. Maxon, tough crowd today. Let's go. Amiole working it up. Jello having it inside. Bonucci all over that. They're looking for a call. Nothing doing. Here's Vlahovic playing it over. Miretti's there. Miretti has a switch ball. He does. Oh, trying to find Bonucci there just over his head. If Bonucci could have gone to that and headed it across the area, we could have been set up for a very, very good scoring opportunity. Miretti puts a little bit too much on that one. and the chance eludes us. Sampdoria quickly putting it back in play. We're closing down on the half-hour mark, everybody. Juventus clearly been in control and clearly been the better side. Soft drop there from Giabadini on the challenge. Bonucci giving him a little bit of the business. Amioni now for Sampdoria on their left flank. Cut inside. Barnechea battling, trying to get back in there. Sampdoria in our area, about to have a shot. It's blocked, but it's going to fall to 5, and it's in the back of the net. Lucky bounce there. Ogello, number 3, sorry. Oh, man. Ogello sneaking in from the back post. A blocked shot that falls perfectly for Sampdoria. And there goes the clean sheet, everybody. Oh, man. This thing is far from over. There you go. Ogello doing well on the finish there, but 2 players, the block from Danilo's block there, falling right to him. I'm not sure how Bremer got sucked away from back post so much, and DeScilio not marking Ogello at all. We got a 2-1 game, everybody. We got a 2-1 game. Whew. Let's go. Need another one, boys. Let's go. Come on. Barnechea now playing it up ahead for Miretti. Does well. Stops it. Rabiot, though, losing it for Juve. Sampdoria trying to clear it. Stopping it is Giabadini. And now Sampdoria trying to come up our right flank. They're running at us. Zanoli's running at Danilo here. Cuts him. Has a low cross, and it's tapped in, and it's equalized. 2-2. Oh my God, Duricic finishes there. This is a mental lapse of catastrophic proportions. You're in the driver's seat and Juve all of a sudden is 2-2. This is wild, everybody. Wild. It's all about the cheap dispossessions and turnovers up ahead. This is another one that hits, and another one where we can't find our mark in the area. We have more than enough bodies to deal with this. This is poor defending from Juventus. Both goals, more than enough. You could say the lucky bounce off the block shot from Danilo there that falls right in Ogello's path. Okay, but this one, more than enough bodies for Juventus to have to be able to cover that. This is crazy. Ron Rossitano, what the fuck indeed. Andrew Juve, what the fuck. Allegri ball. Sampdoria will win. No. We need to get this together. We need to get this together and do so right now. Come on, Juventus. We're equal now all of a sudden in one that we should be putting them to the sword. Let's go. Barnechea doing battle, trying to win this ball back and put us in an attacking advanced position. Battling on the sideline, doing well to win it. Here's Fagioli running at Sampdoria. He's going to be closed down quickly by 2. Does so well to try and battle. Closed down by 3, and no support comes in close from him. Everybody maintaining their positions, but you're too far. Here's Bonucci doing battle. He's calling it to be Juventus throw, but the referee is calling it for Sampdoria. It's going to be Sampdoria's throw in our territory. Laris being the one doing battle with Bonucci. Oh my God, everybody. I cannot believe we have squandered a 2-goal lead. 4 goals between 2 sides in the first half. Unbelievable, everybody. Sampdoria has only scored 11 goals in all of their Serie A matches leading up to this game. We allow 2 in the first half. Inexcusable. Come on. Bonucci. Over to Bremer here. Barnechea now. Working it over for Rabiot. He's got Danilo to his left. He plays it to him. Danilo's going to have a scan. Play it up for Kostic. He's quickly closed down. Trying to play a 1-2 with Rabiot. Rabiot playing it up ahead. Oh, we're going to get advantage. Play on. Vlahovic. Too long to release the ball. And then an easy cutout. And now look at Samp trying to pounce. What did I tell you? The giveaways. They're looking to pounce on these giveaways and turn us at will when they can. We need to be sharper on the ball. push them back, set them back. Here's a 1-2. Amione cross in, going back post, but Kostic is gonna settle that. Trying to find Miretti, can't do it. Sampdoria remains possession. Sampdoria now working it around. Here's Amione again on the left, trying to play it forward for Leris. He does. Leris megging Barnechea, but to go only backwards. Rincon on it now. Rincon trying to do a little exchange with Duricic. He does. Rincon moving it over. Gunter. Winks. Neutink. For Amione. Sampdoria just working it around. Juve seemingly at a little bit of a loss positionally up top to try and properly close out some lanes. Sam working it in the middle now. Rincon. It's going to go all the way to the side here for Ogello. Ogello cuts inside now on Deschilio. Finding Rincon. He's scanning. Plays it inside for Winks. Winks is going to go all the way to the right flank for Zanoli. Zanoli. He's going to engage with Kostic. He's trying to take Kostic on. He has a cross in. Perin swallows that one up. My God, everybody, come on. Win that ball back and start taking it to them. What are we doing here? Come on, Juve. Let's go. Ramp up the pressure. Get that ball back. Take control. We have to be so careful on cheap turnovers. You wouldn't expect a team like Sampdoria, who is relatively toothless, to make us pay twice like that, but doesn't mean that we're right and we should make these easy turnovers in the final third. It has to be sharper up front. 1000%. Giveaways hurting us and giving them opportunity to do damage, and they did. We're level. Twos. 36 minutes. Barnechea over to Bonucci. Bonucci over to Danilo. Rabiot cutting in the middle, trying to be an option. Barnechea yelling for it. He wants it. He gets it. He's going to carry it into Sampdoria's half, scanning. Dropping it off to the right for Bremer. Bremer. He's going to drop it back for Bonucci. Bonucci scans. Back to Bremer. Again, he scans. Over for Deschilio. Has nowhere to go, so he goes back for Bremer. Back to Bonucci. Danilo continues to slide back. Barnechea sliding back. Bonucci making a cut. And then he has to take a foul, but letting play go. And there's another foul on Rabiot. Absolutely piss poor decision there from Bonucci. The play was Barnechea, and he was there, and it was an easy pass. Yet again, we were doing too much on the ball. How did we hurt Sampdoria? When we were keeping it simple. Keep it simple. Move the ball. Let the ball do the work. And you're our last man back, for Christ's sake, Bonucci. We don't need you to beat anybody on 1v1s at the back there. What are you doing? Move the ball. Ogello. Cross in. That's headed out by Rabiot. Miretti now flicking it on. Too far for Vlahovic. Sampdoria keeps the ball in. Ogello now playing it all the way back, but that's easily cleaned up by Danilo, and the touch leads him on. Luckily, he drew the foul there after a really, really bad touch. Guys, just settle down. Settle down, for Christ's sake. My God. Our execution. Jerry B. Nasty, halftime changes. Put the women's team in. Come on. Come on. Bonucci has become senile. Hey, man. Seemingly at moments. 2-2. My God. Coming into 40 minutes. Would not have guessed. Would not have begged Samp to get 2 on us in a half. Not good. Not good, everybody. Barnechea coming in. Playing it for Fagioli. Oh my God. Trying to drop it back for Bremer. Puts it beyond him. Just so bad all of a sudden on the ball. Settle down, boys. Settle down. Get back to what you were doing. You were keeping it simple. There's no need to just go crazy. Relax. Relax. My God, we're going to have to call Di Maria into this game, aren't we? This is wild. Here's Sampdoria again. Here's Larice running at us, but his touch goes too far. It's going to be goal kick for Juventus. It's worth mentioning, too, B1897, that when we had the BBBC, he never played in the heart. Very, very rarely. It's much different. Sometimes he did because we wanted Chiellini's left foot, but as far as I can remember, he wasn't the one in the heart. Now he shouldn't be the one in the heart for sure, for sure. Am I remembering that right though? Everybody, let me know. Bonucci was not in the heart of that three-man. There were times, but for the most part, he was to one side, I believe. We know Barzagli was always on one side, and I always thought Chiellini was in the heart. And maybe that's because I'm thinking of big games where I saw Chiellini in the heart. Miretti over for Bremer on the side. Bremer going long distance looking for Vlahovic. Does well to settle. Cut it in for Fagioli. Fagioli doing everything he can to settle this. Vlahovic takes it off his feet for Christ's sake. My God. Barnechea does well to win it there, but Fagioli had overrun that challenge. And now Sampdoria trying to take advantage of us on a counter again. Here we go. Playing it in, but goes nowhere. Deschilio cleans it up. Plays it ahead. Rabiot now on it on the right side of the pitch for us. He's going to carry forward into space, moving back over to the left side. Danilo now gets it. He does have Kostic to his left. Rabiot to his right, and Miretti coming in. Miretti gets it. Back to Danilo. Up ahead for Kostic. Kostic inside for Rabiot. Rabiot scanning. Bremer now has space to get into it. Over for Deschilio. Deschilio can take his man on. He starts to. Trying to line up a cross in. Can't get it. Oh, turns for his left, the cross in, but it's cleared. Fagioli now trying to settle. Doing battle with Rincon. No call there as Fagioli looks for it. 42 minutes. Come on, Juve. Find that lead going into half. This is depressing to go in there 2-2. Barnechea now. Scanning, not a lot of options. Inside for Miretti, does well. Finding Vlahovic now. You got to try and turn your man there, Miretti. Now playing it for Fagioli. Fagioli, back post pass. Oh, Neutig heads it out. Vlahovic lobbying for a call as he drops there. Oh, man, little bit careless there from Barnechea. Almost made to pay. Goes out. Vlahovic looking for a call. That was a good ball from Fagioli. Almost ended up hitting him. Vlahovic complaining as the keeper came out to clear it, even though he didn't, and took out Vlahovic's feet. Oh, man. Nothing doing. Referee immediately said no, and nothing there. Danilo. Over to Barnechea. Barnechea over for Bremer. Bremer up ahead. Fagioli trying to settle that one down. Pass a little bit behind him. Sampdoria trying to again turn it on Juve. Here we go. We got Danilo. Engage. 1v1 here. Larice trying to cross it in, and it's deflected off Danilo. It's going to be a Juventus throw. Danilo's not happy about something. Not happy about something. Letting the others know. Oh, man. It's going to be interesting. I want to hear from L'Arbitro Nick on that one. I'm going to send him a message. Corner kick now for Samp. Yeah, that's questionable. I mean, that keeper is going down when the ball's in the air. What exactly is going on there? Here's a cross in from Samp on the corner. No Tank heads it. Oh, Bremer does well to stay with it and clean it up, but Samp keeps it in. Expect them to have it back into the mixer. Here it is, left-footed cross. And that's headed out for Juve and now cleared away. Vlahovic. Samp tries to keep Juve pinned back here. Rincon trying to keep us in there. Rincon working on the left flank. We have 1 minute of added time, everybody. I'm going to stop the clock here. We can catch up in the second half. Here's Fagioli looking for help. He's getting closed down by 2. Tries to have it off for just a throw-in. No help coming. Sampdoria regains possession. We've got about 30 seconds left in this opening half, everybody. Amioni now. Playing it up ahead. Dursic. Up ahead for Giabadini. He's got Dursic there. Plays it to him. He's going to line up a hit. Oh! Megs Kostic. Ball for Zanoli on the right. He's going to cross it in. Here it comes into the area. Barnechea does well. Heads it out, but Sampdoria keeps it in. Here's Ogello. And he's trying to play it off to Shilio, but it stays in play. Barnechea heads it out. Rincon keeps it in, but that's half, everybody. Half time. Holy Christ, everybody. Where do we start? Incredible start from Juve. A good, positive start. The guys were playing well. They had lapses on 2 plays. Not only at the defensive end to allow, but obviously in the offensive end to even allow Sampdoria to turn us like that. Now, what did we say when we saw this kind of 3-4-2-1 or 3-4-3, if you want to call it, set up before? Leave some gaps in the midfield. It does. It leaves some gaps in the midfields. We can be countered in that method, but Joli's been up high, Miretti's been up high, and when we make silly passes, and one of them was Rabiot. So that means that not only 2 out of the midfielders are already up, Rabiot's a third and he's already up. And then we open ourselves up to counters. Completely lost our heads. These guys got to go back to the drawing board and sort it out. This game has to be a victory. We're at 2-2. I'm going to hit you guys with some stats. We got a Storm the Barn coming in here. And let's get to this, all right. What retirement home has Bonucci escaped from? Jesus. I don't know. But it is not pretty. Not pretty. Decision making, silly mistake when you're in a 2-2 game after having 2 lapses to try and take somebody on when you're the last man back. Come on, Leo. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Animesh completely lost our heads after the 1-0. Yeah. I don't know, because we found the second one, but the second one completely thought we were going to cruise. They just shut down. Sneak some pre-workouts into Juve's Gatorade. B1897, shameful performance. No words for this. Hopefully we change the approach in the second half. The funny thing is that we didn't get hit back for dropping deep, okay? We did not get hit back for dropping deep. We got hit back for clueless errors in execution up at the top, and Sampdoria finds. I will say this on their first goal. That is very fortunate for a blocked attempt at crossing it in to fall right for Ogello. However, we have to be aware of our marks. The second one is piss poor for marking. I see a great question in here from Alex P. And it's not even a question. It's just this is how Alex feels. I want to know how everybody else in the chat feels. Do we have too many youngsters in here right now to turn this game around? To turn it around in the first half? Do we have too many youngsters in there to turn it around for the second half? Do we make a change to lead this in to the second half? I don't think I change it immediately. Now, the play on Vlahovic, where we were all thinking potentially PK. What's going on here? L'arbitro Nick, referee Nick says, he thinks a PK would have been extremely harsh because the contact was with the keeper's back and Vlahovic had no chance of actually playing the ball. So there you have it. That's from referee Nick, L'Arbitro Nick. So we got that live on the spot. We'll get a detailed explanation for exactly what they look for and everything, probably for the podcast tomorrow. Storm the Barn. How excited are we that season is almost over so we can sack Allegri? Oh my God. Look, it's these lapses. I don't even know. The execution though, again, if we take Allegri out of the equation, the execution that led to both of those counterattacks for Sampdoria is Bush League. Those are Bush League errors for Juventus players to make. Weak passes. Rabiot laying an absolute muffin to try and hit Miretti there. And you've got to realize that you're joining Miretti and Fagioli up ahead, which means that who's back one midfielder, which means there is a ton of space. And if Kostic is out on the flank, there is a ton of space for Sampdoria to counter. So you have got to make sure you make your passes count up there. And even the goal before that, again, just simple execution that fails us. Again, in this one, oh, that is just piss poor. Reminder, everybody, please like the video while you're here. I'm going to continue to get your comments in. I'm going to hit you with the statistics on this one so far. Okay, let's take a look at the stats at halftime. So, Sampdoria ends up finishing with a more XG of 0.55 than Juve, which is 0.32. 58% possession for Juventus. Sampdoria finishing with more total attempts at 7 with 3 on target. Juve finishing with 5 total attempts, 2 on target. All right. Counter attacks, 1 counter for Samp, 0 for Juventus. Corner kicks, 3 for Juve, 2 for Samp. And that kind of wraps things up here. Their shots inside the area. All 5 of Juve's attempts have been from inside the area. Sampdoria getting 5 out of their 7 from inside the area. So, again, we just got to clean things up. Those lapses killed us. This should be a game you put them to the sword. You continue to control and put them away. We got bit on 2 counters. And that's just not pretty. And if we think ahead to that moment in the first half, Bonucci got beat by Giabadini. Luckily, he had it completely off target, but we have got to be sharper at the back, all right? Now, let's get some more comments coming in here. A little busy saying, you could see it coming. Started doing the hesitation and pass backwards with no pressure all the way to Perin. All right, so frustration in how we're trying to see things out here. Illing Jr. is our best youngster behind Fagioli. He can change a game on this one. So, interesting shout there. I don't know if we make the call to pull Kostic, though, because Kostic can be clutch for us. However, today he's had a couple of runs up that side. Had a trailing ball that found absolutely nobody. And then, he has been active and involved. I don't know if I want to take Kostic out of this one for Illing Jr. Maybe have to sacrifice somebody else, but doubt Max does that. BAT97, Vlahovic should be more focused and not make an extra touch every time instead of searching for inexisting penalties. There was one opportunity there. I wanted Danilo to give him that ball, and he didn't find Vlahovic. Played it to Kostic first. This allowed the D to get set, and then by the time Vlahovic gets the ball, very easy for them to close down the space. Danilo should have read that, and Dusan, to his credit, was yelling for it and was in the right space. Probably would have had one touch and had a hit. He made a mess also of another opportunity where he was sent clear there. Got to be a one touch and a hit there, and he just doesn't get it off. So that's frustrating from Dusan there. Little bit from both sides there. Dusan is in behind is a cheat code we forgot how to use. Yeah, pretty much. Let's see what else we got here. I'm looking for the highlights of the first half. It's time for Bonucci to leave your club. He is too slow. It's a risk putting him at the heart of the defense. And the fact that we allowed 2 to a team that's the lowest scoring team in the top 5 leagues in one half kills me. Absolutely kills me. Unbelievable. A big et to both Bonucci and Dusan. Abysmal. I'm winning my Rabiot kit tonight. 1 goal away. There you go. There you go. Do you actually want Rabiot on the kit, though? Are you actually going to choose a Rabiot kit, Jeremiah? I guess you kind of... That was the deal. We got to see Lou get the Rabiot kit. That's funny. That's funny. Now, Valentin coming in here. Sule or Illing should be brought in for a 3-4-3. We play with 4 central midfielders. Our central is too flooded, and Dusan is again alone up front. I think Duchan's had decent options. I see Miretti and Fagioli both getting advanced. Duchan's had opportunities to turn his man too, and he just hasn't. So again, it's a little bit of everything, but the opportunities have been there for Vlahovic to take advantage of in this game. And, you know, touch lets him down on a couple. Bad read on one is what it is. And then a shot blocked for Dusan Vlahovic. I'm going to give you ratings right now up until this point. I want to know what you all think about these ratings so far. Mattia Perin is at a 6.1, so barely over what they start at, which is 6. Reminder, everybody, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Bremer, 7.2. Bonucci is at 6.4. Danilo is at 6.3. Discilio at 6.4. Fagioli, 6.6. Barnechea, 6.6. Rabiot, 7.2. Kostic, 6.9. Miretti, 7. Vlahovic, 6.3. If I'm looking at this, yeah, probably pretty damn close. I don't think there's any there I will actually contest. Miretti's at a 7. Fagioli, I think, should be right there with him rather than 6.6. I think 7's there. Kostic, just shy of a 7, sure. Rabiot, 7.2. He's got a goal. Bremer's got a goal. He's at 7.2. That's about it. Perin hasn't faced a lot. I don't know if he's... Yeah, I'm not going to put anything on either one of those goals. Bonucci at a 6.4, just close to a 6.5. I'd put him at a 6 bare minimum. Okay, 6 is generous. Very, very generous to give Bonucci a level rating in this one, in my opinion. Okay, so giving him a 6, very, very generous. So, Ron throwing out the 5.5 for Bonucci. Wayne coming in here with Rincon at the age, still eating away our players. We should buy him back, bloody hell. Oh, no, thank you. I love Fagioli, but he slows the game down. Too many touches on the ball. You know what? There was a few players guilty of that in that first half. A few players guilty of maybe a couple too many touches. We see Locatelli warming up here. We see Illing Jr. warming up here. Illing Jr. is a shout I would probably make. To be honest, you got to win this game. I wouldn't even mind seeing Illing Jr. on the right side playing where Discilio is. Because, shit, if we're going to get the kind of marking we saw in the first goal from Discilio and just not follow a guy in at all, might as well put Illing Jr. in there. Have a little bit more of an offensive threat there. We have got to win this, everybody, okay? We have got to win this. Marco, sad to see Bonucci being so bad. Yeah, it's time. It happens. It is time. Bonucci, there's a reason he was dropped in big games, but my God, this is Sampdoria. This is Sampdoria. We have got to get this down. Anything but a victory is a big, big failure in there. Andrew Juve asking everybody in the chat and myself, any subs at half? You might have to make one in the middle. But again, if we're talking about offense because we need goals, you want Miretti and Fagioli out there to try and help spur the goals. So, I don't know. Sule up top maybe, because we want to, you got to think we want to keep Di Maria out of this one. Going into that crucial game Thursday, you'd have to think surely we could see Sampdoria out without bringing him in, but maybe, just maybe, you have to. Locatelli will come in. So Locatelli is coming in. The shout could be made for Quadrado to come in for De Sciglio to push forward and maybe win some 1v1s there, but he hasn't been effective this season, to be quite honest. So, I don't know. Substitute Allegri, Jesus. Come on. Luca's coming on, though, everybody. So, we will have the substitution. Quadrado standing on the side there. There was a lengthy discussion. There's still an ongoing discussion between Max Allegri, his assistants. Now he's having a chat with Locatelli. The rest of the lineup comes out. We're going to get the substitution call here. Dusan Vlahovic, last to exit the tunnel. You got to get yourself a goal, brother. You've got to get yourself on the board here against Samp. Come on. We will win the game 4-2. Let's go. Let's go. I'm here for it. We got to win. That's the main thing. You have got to get this. Leonardo Bonucci is out. Juan Quadrado is in. Locatelli is in for Barnechea. So we have two substitutions, everybody, okay? Two substitutions. Locatelli enters. Quadrado enters. Bonucci out and Barnechea out. And you know what? I'm fine with it. Not that Barnechea was doing anything, but I think Max is going to be mad because he probably thinks Barnechea needed to clean up those counters and hang back, and he was pretty high on the second one, and he was continuing to get high there. He's probably not liking that. We saw him sub Locatelli for the same instant when we were down 1-0. Got to think being level there, he's probably not going to be happy as well. But we have substitutions, okay? So Danilo has moved to the right. De Sciglio has moved to the left. Bremer is now in the heart of our defense as Leonardo Bonucci has been substituted. Juan Quadrado comes in to close out the right side. And Locatelli comes in for Barnechea. Let's see if it plays out, everybody. Waiting for the clock to catch up, and we're there. Almost missed it, everybody. Whew. Gots to keep me honest. Let's go, everybody. Okay, come on. Kick off. Fagioli's on it. Quadrado. Inside. Locatelli. Back to Danilo. Over to Quadrado. Scanning. Back for Danilo. Carrying it forward. Just going to drop it back for Bremer. Close down to De Sciglio's. Got nowhere to go but back. Back to Bremer. Danilo to his right. But Bremer's going to go all the way over for Quadrado. Plays it forward for Duchan's. Got a little bit of room. One touch off for Fagioli. Fagioli trying to put it over the top for Quadrado. He hits him in stride. Quadrado feints the cross. Then tries to hit the cross and out for a corner kick. Just have it in the mixer first time. Quadrado, please. Corner kick for Juventus. Can we get back in the lead here? We have three players warming up on the sideline. Illing Jr. is one of them. Let's go. 46 minutes. 26 seconds. Corner kick for Juventus. Quadrado gets ready to have this one in. You've got Fagioli sitting at the top of the area here. Here comes a cross in. Tried to flick on. It's going to go off of Rincon. Back out for another corner kick for Juventus. Come on. Another corner kick for Juventus. Come on. Find the goal here. Here's Quadrado putting this one in here. Going back post. Going to settle for Kostic. Trying to have it back into the mixer. It's clear. Fagioli stops it. Hits it on the volley. It's blocked. Goes out to the back. But De Sciglio's going to keep it in. He's going to move it forward. Play it over for Kostic. He could take on Zanoli. Cross blocked. Trying to get in there. Oh, Locatelli sells out to try and get a touch on that to put it past Turk. but just couldn't get there in time. Oh, man. Let's go. Sense of urgency. You can feel the sense of urgency from Juve. Look at the press from Juve. A little bit off. Not quite in sync, but still better. And we see it out. There you go. Take away the time. Take away the space. Get the ball back quick. Put them under. Keep this up. Let's go. You've got to get the next goal, Juventus. You absolutely have to get the next goal. Come on. Ball pumped over the top by Danilo. Missing Fagioli. Headed out. Sampdoria trying to come through. Trying to cut through the middle here. And now Rincon switches field for them. Gunter. Back to Neutink. Neutink over for Amion. Ogello in for Rincon. Ball up ahead for Giabadini. He's doing battle. Finds a run. Ogello taking on Quadrado. Quadrado slide challenge there. He's going to get the foul. Oh, Juan, come on. Good spot for Sampdoria. Juve's going to have to defend this one. Yes, this is a back three with De Sciglio. Back three with De Sciglio. We got Sampdoria getting ready for the cross in. Juve's got to defend here. Juve's defending in the zone. They're going to let Neutink and a couple others run in on this. Gunter, another one. Here comes a cross in. Off the head of Danilo as he sees it out. It's going to be a corner kick now for Sampdoria. So more work coming up here for Juventus. Let's go. Juve getting set to defend a corner kick here. Come on, guys. We got to get out of this game with a victory. Let's go. Here's corner kick. Going out to the back post. This is long. Rincon doing everything he can to keep it in. He does. He's doing battle with De Sciglio. Wins it, but Miretti steps in. Challenges and sees Sampdoria going back. Oh, and now they put it up to the side for Zanoli. Plays it back. Here's a cross in. Quick cross in back post. And Amioni can't get to it. Now Quadrado is going to see it out for a throw in out on the right flank. My word. My word. What happened to Gatti? Is he working construction again? Back at the grocery store, Jerry B. Nasty. Back at the grocery store. We got Danilo here. He's looking long ball. But splits Kostic and Vlahovic. But Rabiot does well to eat that up. Here's a cross. Go a back post. Over Vlahovic's head. Doesn't make much. Goes out for throwing Fagioli quick to take it in, get it back in play. Here's Locatelli on it. He's having a look. Stops it. Goes back out to the right flank for Quadrado. Here comes a cross in. Get to it, boys. Neutink does well to have it out. Then Amioni clears it. And Bremer doing battle with Giabadini now. He wins it. Back in Juve's possession. Locatelli to Danilo. Back to Quadrado. Quadrado now switching field, going for De Sciglio who settles it. He's going to move up the left side, playing it up for Kostic. Kostic has one quick look over for Bremer. Bremer chooses to eat it, then play it to Danilo. Now moving forward for Fagioli. Fagioli in for Locatelli. Locatelli over to Quadrado. Quadrado closed down quickly, can't take his man on. Here's Locatelli. Locatelli scanning around the halfway line. Nice breaking line pass for Miretti, trying to play it in for Fagioli. Does well, and he gets a foul. It's extremely close. Going to be right at the top of the area. Right at the top of the area. Ogello, the one who fouls Fagioli, who did well to use his body properly to earn that foul. This is in a good spot for Juventus. Come on. Make them pay. So we're going to have Quadrado step over this and a left footer who's obviously Dusan Vlahovic. And you know what? From here, I would probably get Cuadrado to feint his run, and I'd let Vlahovic have the go here. We need this guy to get going and wake up and get on the board. Let's go. We got a call here on a free kick goal from Dusan. We got a call here. Let's go. Come on. Would love to see it. Come on. 52nd minute. Cuadrado and Dusan stand over this. Turk, getting ready for this one. He's going to expect it to be Vlahovic and go to that short side. But will it matter? Here comes Vlahovic. Oh, it goes low. Tries to go low under the wall. It's blocked. We have Kostic keeping it in, trying to cross that back, and it's blocked and out. It's going to be Juventus corner kick, and Kostic is going to stand over this one. Vlahovic tries to go low on it. It's blocked and out. Come on, Juve, keep pushing. Here's a corner kick. Kostic getting ready to have it in. Here's the ball in. Get to it. Oh, and it's Bremer again. And it's seen out off a Sampdoria player. It's going to be another corner kick. Bremer, an absolute beast in the air. Looking for a brace. Looking for the header brace. Come on, you guys. Let's go. Corner. Cuadrado set to have it in. Here it comes. It's up. Headed out. Cuadrado's going to let it go out for a throw-in. Quickly has it back in for Fagioli. And there's a stoppage here. Noitink's having some issues for Sampdoria, so we get a stoppage. Oh my God, you guys. We need to find a goal here. Vlahovic deciding to try and go under the wall. They did have a body laying there underneath, so not a good call. Not a good call. Maybe he felt it was too tight for him to try and dip that over the wall and still get it under the bar there. But yeah, nonetheless, that was a great spot for a free kick that was squandered. Danilo quickly being closed down, trying to play it up ahead. Fagioli tries to let it run for Cuadrado. Ojello ends up finding Rincon. Rincon spinning from our midfielders, playing it back for Amione. Come on, Juve, let's go. Noitink over for Gunter. He's going to go back to Noitink again. A little bit of pressure from Dusan Vlahovic here. Fagioli now putting Amione under. Let's go. Win that ball back. And there you go. We have won it back. Inside. Locatelli back for Cuadrado. Inside for Rabiot. Quickly closed down. He's got to make a quick decision. Ends up winning the foul. But again, pick it up. You've got to feel that pressure. We got to move it. Let's go. Locatelli being watched there. Does well to work away from it. And now could try and look up our left side. Ends up playing it to De Chilio's. Quickly closed down. Nowhere to go. Ends up winning a foul there. But again, putting him under and nowhere to go. Liris down there. Probably eating an arm to the face or something. Who cares? Dejan Stankovic. Can't stand him. Long-time Inter player. Danilo. Over to Cuadrado. Come on, Juve. Let's go. Cuadrado starting to make a move against Ojello, but now drops it off. And Fagioli's going to go back. It's going to be Danilo. Back to Fagioli. Fagioli. Scanning. Inside for Rabiot. Back to Cuadrado. Back to Fagioli. Fagioli. Inside for Luca. Back to Fagioli. Over to Cuadrado. Inside for Luca. Luca now. 1-2 with Rabiot, but he goes back for Cuadrado. Cuadrado inside for Rabiot. Rabiot scanning. Tries to go over the top. It's so far gone for Kostic. Not even close. Rabiot's got to watch out for the dudes selling beers there. He almost clipped him with that ball. Come on. Let's go, everybody. If Rabiot doesn't score this match, I call the Serbian embassy to get him deported. When did Rincon turn into prime Messi? Must have missed that phase. Yeah, we definitely didn't get that phase of Juve. Here we go. Vlahovic doing battle with Noitink. His touch is just touched away, and then Sampdoria recovers, but Locatelli keeps it in, finding Vlahovic. He's got Noitink on his back. Plays it to Kostic. Kostic trying to take his man on. Trying to have a cross in. He finds one. Low and hard, but nobody close to it for Juve. Larice headed in. Locatelli cleans it up. Locatelli over to Danilo. Over to Quadrado. He's got Ojello in front of him. He's going to take him on. Come on. Cross in. Juve got to settle that. Kostic now at the back post. Plays it in for Miretti. Miretti at the top of the area. Oh my God. Too long. Couldn't find Fagioli. It was cut out and red by the time he decided to deliver that. Fagioli wins it. That's a soft call. Is he giving him a yellow? He's giving him a yellow card. Wow. Wow. We know that referees are very quick on challenges from behind, but that looked like nothing. A yellow card. That is soft. Even Stankovic is laughing at that one. Fagioli finds himself a yellow for nothing. Unbelievable. All right, come on. Sampdoria trying to work this thing forward. Bremer just going right through Giavadini, giving him the business. Pushing him back. Guys, come on. We're closing in on 60 here. We got to get a goal. We got to get a goal. We are few and far between for chances. You might have to make some changes here, Max. Let's go. I can't believe it that we are going to need Di Maria in a game against Sampdoria. Cannot believe this, everybody. De Sciglio trying to shield this one out. Jesus. Take it easy there, ladies. You're going to give Fagioli a yellow. That is easily a yellow. If you're going to give Fagioli that for nothing. Bravo, Danilo. Bravo, Danilo. Stepping up, grabbing him by the shirt and saying, watch yourself. Love it. Absolutely love it. You know how you follow that up? Bremer or Danilo, give him the business. Okay? Give him the business. Next 50-50. Bravo to Danilo. Don't stand for any of that garbage. Oh, Bremer letting this one go. Oh my God. Calling a touch on Bremer. They're throwing for Sam. We're getting sloppy, everybody. Getting sloppy. Let's go. Gotta keep your heads, boys. Last half hour. Let's go. We need goals here. Here comes a long throw from Zanoli. Doesn't end up being long. Get back on the protein, kid. Headed out by Bremer. Gunter tries to keep it in. He does. Ojello now on the wing. He's being watched by Fagioli and Quadrado. Quadrado needs to call Fagioli higher up because here's a cross in and that's headed towards goal, but Perin knows everything about it and watches it go out wide. Jesus, man. Just take your man quad and push the mids higher so we don't give them easy crosses in like that. Let's go. Smokes. Let's go. Come on. Header in. Oh, well won there by De Sciglio. Locatelli on it now. He's got Kostic to his left quickly. Oh, that's a good ball forward. Just couldn't stop it at the feet of Miretti. Kostic lets this one go for a throw. I would have handled that and gone at him, but that's okay. Quick throw in for Luca. Miretti now twisting, turning. Drops it for Rabiot. Inside for Kostic. Kostic does well. He's going to do battle with Zanoli here. Cross blocked. Heading out. And this one's a throw-in for Juventus. Kostic quickly in. Fagioli now. Back for Kostic. Kostic crosses this one in. Neutink getting to it first. It's at the top of the area. Headed out again. Bremer applying pressure. Having a head in. Miretti can't get close to it. Where's Vlahovic? Come on, you guys. Quadrado. All the way back for Perin. De Sciglio now. Come on, you guys. We need goals. Pick up the urgency. Let's go. Rabiot carrying it forward. He's going to switch field for Quadrado. Quadrado's got zero options other than taking Ojello on. He does. Hits Vlahovic. Vlahovic cutting across goal. Finding Kostic. Kostic. Oh, so quick to cross. He had a step there on Zanoli. I want you to attack that byline. Have a cross from deeper if you can. Here's Locatelli. In for Deschilio. Over to Kostic. Kostic cutting inside now. Playing it for Rabiot. Stop for Locatelli. Over to Danilo. Danilo. For Fagioli. Fagioli. Quadrado. Quadrado inside for Vlahovic. Ooh, bad pass back. Sampdoria clears it. Bremer trying to clean things up. And he does. Finding Quad. Come on, turn it. You have a switch field for... And he has a shot from there. Jesus Christ, Quadrado. I could puke. Okay? For the love of Christ, Juan Quadrado. Miretti is screaming for the ball across on the left. Everybody on Sampdoria is overloaded after Bremer plays that ball there. That is so piss poor of a decision. The season you're having, you want to have a screamer from like 38 yards out. The hell are we doing? Come on. Jesus. Come on, Juve. Here's Fagioli on it. Oh, he's going to long ball this one, looking Kostic's way. Just eludes him, and the Serb is choked. That's okay. Come on, Juve. Keep pressing. Stankovic barking orders there. You've got to expect a change here soon from Max Allegri as he goes in the 65th minute. You've got to bring somebody that can hopefully change this game up here. Kostic and Rabiot with a beautiful 1-2 exchange. Carry it in, Rabiot. Get into the area. Drops it off. Pass through. Rabiot stops it. Has a hit. It's in. Adrian Rabiot has scored. Adrian Rabiot, the crazy horse of Jeremiah, has won a kit. Adrian Rabiot puts us up 3-2. What a hit. I thought the pass was intended to go beyond him. Rabiot chests it down. He stops it. And he hits that. Let's go. They're taking a look at this. Sampdoria is lobbying for, I believe, a handball. Rabiot drops this off. Fagioli tries to hit Miretti, and Rabiot stops this. Their immediate call is handball. We have to see this thing in slow motion. It looked like he chested it down and then hits that volley. Beautiful into the short side past Turk. Let's go, but we have to see if it's a handball. It's close from the angles I see. I can't tell. We have to wait if this is called a handball. My God, please stand, everybody. This could be called back, everybody. We have to wait and see. Does the crazy horse get his brace? Do we take the 3-2 lead? The goal stands, everybody. The goal stands. Adrian Rabiot puts Juventus in the 3-2 lead. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. 3-2. Keep going. Do not stop, everybody. Wow. Adrian Rabiot with the brace, and Jeremiah has gotten his kit. He wins the bet with sweet Lou from our team. If Rabiot can get double digits goal this season, and Adrian Rabiot has done it, congratulations to Jeremiah. You've got yourself a kit. Now, 66 minutes, kill this game off. And to be honest, I thought that was going to be called back, everybody. When I was watching those replays, I finally saw one and I thought it was going to get called back. It looked to be more arm than anything, but hey, we will take it. Let's go. This game has to be a victory. Juventus putting pressure. Here's Quadrado coming up the right line here. He's running at Ojello. Ojello's cutting him off, but Quadrado keeps the ball. He's turning. Oh! Is there a foul there? It is a PK for Juventus. Juan Quadrado has earned a foul. We are ready to take a 2-goal lead here. We've got a pen, everybody. My God. Quadrado goes from streaking in to caught up by Ojello to fainting across to getting some contact in the area. And there it is. You see Ojello contact with his trailing leg, and Quadrado hits the deck. There you go. Dusan Vlahovic to score, everybody. Dusan Vlahovic is going to take it. You have got to bury this, Dusan. Let's go. Get yourself on the board. Take your goals any way you can get them. Come on. Dusan Vlahovic. Come on, everybody. Let's go. Stepping up for the PK. Referee steps up to Turk, giving the directions on not breaking the line early. Referee telling everybody stay out of the area. Let's go. Making a meal out of this. Dusan Vlahovic stepping up here. Come on. Dusan Vlahovic stepping up. And it's off the post, and the rebound falls to Rabiot, who skies this thing. Dusan Vlahovic. It is incredible. It is incredible that everything is going wrong for Dusan Vlahovic. He sends Turk the wrong way and drills this thing into the post. My God, everybody. Things are going so wrong for Dusan Vlahovic. My word. My word. Dusan Vlahovic cannot buy himself a marker. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hey, fight back, Dusan, and get one in open play here. Come on. You have got to give us the 2-goal lead there. And Neutink just wins an aerial with him, where he's just running on the side. Now he's going to be checked out. Do not check out, Dusan. Let's go. Find one in open play, for Christ's sake. Ogello now working for Sampdoria. Inside, Rincon. Over for Duricic. He's got Zanoli over here to the right, plays it to him. Moving forward, he's going to cross this one in. Bremer heads it, goes to the back post, and Quadrado engages. That's a foul. Based on the light yellow he gave Fagioli. I mean, you could give a yellow here for... Oh, no, it's his head. I thought it was his elbow. That's my mistake, everybody. Just tell me to shut up and disregard that, all right? We can disregard that. Dusan Vlahovic. Man, Rabiot tried to hit that thing right on the rebound as it went straight to him, but that thing had some serious heat coming off that post. But, man, imagine the Rabiot Hattie. Holy. Wouldn't that be something? How many people would have placed that bet before this game, Rabiot hat trick? Dusan Vlahovic also ruined my call, by the way, of a goal in every facet. Midfielder, defense, and striker. Come on, Deuce. Let's go. Look at Rincon, man. Just winding back the clock. Sampdoria now. Inside. Duricic over to Neutink. Amioni. Inside. Being worked back. Rincon. Switching field. Come on. You got winks on it. Over for Gunther. Sampdoria pushing forward. Don't drop so far back. Here's a cross. Back post. Ogello has it in, but Locatelli cleans it up. Now he plays it forward, and we're off to the races, everybody. Kostic making a big run off the left side. Dusan barely moving. Dude, you have spaces in the corner. Give Fagioli that option. That is a checked out move there. You got to go and get that ball, man, and get into the corner there. He's just sticking to the central area where all their defenders are. Nice ball through. Dummied by Fagioli. Miretti's on it. Look at this ball over for Dusan. Come on, Dusan. He's going to have a hit, and it's over the goal. Good call there, using the decoy. Using his winger to pull away that defender and then have a hit. Just couldn't hit target. Puts it over. Sule looking to come into this game, probably for Miretti. And there you have it. It's going to be Miretti coming off. All right, we got 2 changes for Sampdoria as well happening right now. Jesse coming in and Muro. Ojello and Duricic will leave. Come on, everybody. 3-2, still not comfortable, is it? Not comfortable. Not at how quick we allowed 2. Not how quick we allowed 2. Turk gets the ball back in play after a few substitutions, all right? So Sule has come in for Miretti. Sampdoria making a couple changes as well. Calling a handball here. Sampdoria is going to get it and put it back in play. Amioni back for Nuitink. He's probably going to go to Gunther. He does, to his right. Gunther carrying forward, finding Winks. Inside. Rincon back to Winks. Zanoli ends up going back for Gunther. Scanning. Slow pace right now. Sampdoria working it around the outside. Juve just in their defensive shell. Very light pressure. Almost non-existent right now from Juventus. And we're dropping back. Here's Amioni carrying it inside. Dropping it off for Winks. Winks is going to go over to the right side for Zanoli. He's going to quickly cross that thing back post. But Juve shields, Leris out, and sees it out for a goal kick. All right. Goal kick for Juventus. Perin has it in quickly. Bremer's with it right now. He's going up ahead for Sule. 1 touch. Finding Quadrado out on the right. Back inside for Locatelli. And Locatelli trying to pop it up to the flank for Quadrado. Gets it wrong. What a challenge. Foul given to Luca and he is choked. And rightfully so. Looked like a hard challenge, but all ball and then just through. That is just a good hard tackle. That is a good hard tackle. This is crazy. So it's worth noting that the play is obviously it doesn't matter if you get ball first. You still have to be in control of your body and it can't be considered reckless. That does not meet any of the criteria for a foul. Like it's hard, it's aggressive, but it's clean. Like that is definitely not reckless by any means. That's about as clean as you can do it. Awful call. This ref's on tilt, everybody. So Sampdoria is going to get the free kick. They're going to have it in here. It's going back post. Cleared out by Rabiot. The crazy horse having himself a game and on a brace. We have a man down in the area here. Sampdoria player. Stankovic apparently yelling, lobbying for a call. It's Bremer's hands in the face. Are they going to take a look at this? Oh, yeah, he gets bow up. Stankovic is livid, looking for a call there. Amioni is the one down. Stankovic wants the call. Oh, man, things are going to get crazy. Nothing doing. Play back on. There you go. Perin having it up. Headed down by Vlahovic over to Fagioli. Does very well. And now turns away with it. Maintaining possession for Juventus. Switches the field beautifully for Bremer. Bremer has De Sciglio ahead of him. He's going to play it to him. De Sciglio now. Up ahead for Kostic. Back. Nicely touched to De Sciglio. He's going to go inside for Sule. Sule scanning to Rabiot. Over to Danilo. Danilo now. Up ahead for Quadrado. Quadrado. He's going to take his man on. Feint for the cross. Cuts inside. Shielding. Back for Luca. Quick cross back post. Oh. Kostic keeps it in. Vlahovic settles it. Stops it for Rabiot. Rabiot. Little flick on for Vlahovic. Oh, the shot blocked. Rabiot comes back in. Scramble at the back. Sampdoria just trying to survive. Nice play from Rabiot and Vlahovic there. but I believe we're called on an offside. Yes, we are. Great work there from them too. Kostic did well to keep it in. Vlahovic settles it for Rabiot. Rabiot stops it, flicks on. So tight for an offside call. So tight. Man, so tight. Much better though. Much better there. Good work from them trying to link up there. Rabiot's having himself a game, everybody. Here's Deschilio popping this one forward for Vlahovic. All he does is back into Amioni, and Amioni heads it. It's kept in. Fagioli doing well, cleaning this up to Quadrado, to Locatelli. Locatelli just scanning, finding Rabiot, goes back to Bremer. Bremer will play to Danilo. Danilo up ahead. Nicely done by Sule. He's off to the races. He's running. He's going to have a hit, and it's blocked by Turk. Kostic stops it. Drops it for Vlahovic, and his shot is blocked, and it's going to go out for a corner kick, and you could see the frustration as Vlahovic hammers the pitch in frustration that he can't get these shots through the defenders. Great work. Sule with an absolute beautiful turn there. Corner kick for Juventus. 78th minute. Have this thing in here. Get your head on this, Vlahovic. Let's go. Come on. Seal the deal, Juve. Cross in from Quadrado. Going back post. It's cleared out. Kostic keeps it in. And he's going to have a shot that's blocked. Kept in by Deschilio. Deschilio going to go all the way over to the right side for Quadrado, who settles it. He chests it down. Now he's going to run at his man. He's going to get closer to the area. He's in the area. Dropping it for Sule. Sule, in tight, gets challenged. Just couldn't get it. He's on his strong foot, but can't turn towards it. So he either had to cross with his off foot on the right or recycle the ball. Didn't have a lot of options. Sampdoria now in possession. Getting close to the 80th minute, everybody. Hit you with a stat line here for the second half. Second half possession, 59% for Juventus, 41% for Sampdoria. The total game is 59-41. 18 total attempts for Juventus, 8 for Sampdoria, 5 on target for Juve, 3 on target for Sampdoria, all right? Big chances, 2 for Juventus, and 2 big chances missed. 0 big chances created by Sampdoria, and we've given up 2 goals. That should not be a stat line for Juventus ever, in my opinion, everybody. Can Dusan handle the weight of the Juve shirt? That is the question everybody is asking right now. But I tell you what, that one, he's got to put that PK and seal this thing. He's got to do it. Rabiot trying to go over the top to find Vlahovic. Played back. Here's Vlahovic, but I think he's offside. But he lets it run for Kostic, who is onside. Kostic now running to the area. Tries to hit Vlahovic. Goes back out. It's going to be a Juventus corner kick. You know what? At this point, you've got to force it. Just force it. You've got to find Vlahovic a goal here. Vlahovic just seems so frustrated and so down. Get yourself a goal here, brother. Come on. Cross coming in from Kostic. Here's the cross. Going to the spot, and it's cleared out. Quadrado's going to settle this. Out on our left side, he's got Kostic there. He's going to turn and have a hit, and he's curled it off the bar. Juve keeps it in. Here's Sule trying to have a whack at it and get it in, and it's blocked. Holy smokes, we come close to that fourth, but it's just not doing. And now we have a call back, potentially for offside. Yes, as Vlahovic touches it, he was offside on Quadrado's hit. We're looking at Sule's hit. Rather soft. I've always said his shots are a little bit weak. I want to see a little more heat on there and lift it. You could tell looking at the way he hit that. Locatelli urging Dusan Vlahovic on to push through and find one. We're at closing in on 82 minutes, everybody. We've got to get Dusan a goal here. But at this point, the way this game's gone, do you think a goal would change Dusan Vlahovic's feelings? I'm not so sure that it does. I think he is so deep in his head mentally, he just can't snap out of this. And missing a PK is just crucial. And that is just prime being in your head. Here's Sule trying to move away from Sampdoria. Nice little through ball attempt for Kostic, but it's cut out. Sule tries to get up there to block them from turning it. Can't quite get there. We got a cross going far post. Quadrado eats that up and heads it back to Perin. 3-2 for Juventus. This game much tighter than we anticipated, that's for sure. We got a man down, and Perin throws it out. Rugani's actually going to come in for the closing minutes and change Bremer, who is the man down. Hopefully he's all right, but we wait for him to get up here. So Bremer's going to head off. Rugani's going to come in to close this one out. My God, we just couldn't find that fourth and seal this game, everybody. Juve wants to make us sweat this one out. Got to sweat this one out. It is like Omer's FIFA match from the Game Day Live. He was talking about some crazy scoreline, like 6-5 or something. That's hilarious. Definitely playing out like that. Wild, wild stuff. Although Omer's prediction was 4-0, Lucci's was 2-0, mine was 3-0. We all predicted clean sheets. Didn't think we'd surrender to the weakest scoring offense in the top 5 leagues. But here we are. That's why we play the games, right? Sampdoria trying to muster up something to it. Make an attempt for an equalizer. Juventus, decent amount of pressure up there. Locatelli making shouts, urging Juve to close lanes down and apply some pressure. Here's Sule putting good pressure. Now pressure on Gunter to go all the way back to Turk. Good job from the young Argentinian. Now the ball goes back to Gunter. Sule's going to drop. Kostic going to close down, keep them honest. Pass beats him. And now Kostic closes down immediately as the ball gets moved to Winks, who's going to cross it over to the left side. Sampdoria moving it inside. Now to the outside. Quadrado marking his man. As they try to free up an avenue for a cross. Here's a cross in, and it's headed, but it is well wide of Perin's goal. Perin easily watching that one. Off the head of Manuel Giabadini. Stankovic having a conversation with Kostic. Long ball forward. Headed out. This is going to be Juventus throw. We're at 85 minutes. We got 5 and then a little bit of extra time here. Thank God this ref, he was starting to get a little crazy. Giabadini, FIFA 12 career mode legend. Love it. Love it. Rabiot doing battle here, winning the ball back for Juve. Locatelli to De Sciglio, goes back to Rugani. Finding Danilo. Danilo now pops this ball over the top, looking Kostic's way. He flicks it on. Dusan Vlahovic a little bit late, but it's headed out by Gunter for Juventus throw. We're deep in... we got Gatti ready to take the pitch. There you go. Gatti going to see his way in as Juve holds the 1-goal lead here. They're working the ball around nicely. Here's Rabiot playing it in. Fagioli back to Danilo, over to Quadrado. Quadrado now pushing his defender back, going at him. Gets a foul there as they jostle. Oh, yeah. All over him. All over him. Now we're getting ready for Gatti. Definitely not getting a lot of minutes. He's going to actually take De Sciglio out. So my guess would be Danilo moves to the left to close things out. Rugani in the center. Yeah, I would expect Danilo on the left, Rugani to close things out in the center, Gatti on the right. But let's see. Free kick here. Juve's going to have this one in there. Doesn't get past the first line, but Juventus is going to regain possession. Kostic back. Played right back to him from Danilo inside for Luca. Gets muscled up, but Kostic does well to get in there and win it, but was restricted from being able to run any further. Sampdoria now working it around the back. This thing's not over, everybody. 87 minutes, closing in on 88. There's going to be a little bit of stoppage time. Sampdoria in possession through Amioni, going back for Turk. Turk now. Oh, has one all the way back there. His players got to run back. Zanoli had to come back a long way to keep this thing in. He does. Now they bomb it forward. Running back at us, Gatti easily cleans up his man. No foul there. Sampdoria looking for one. Danilo says, get up. Stankovic is choked. I don't care. Here comes Rabiot. Rabiot over for Quadrado. Quadrado. Oh, there's a mistake. They spring it loose. Is he onside though? Trailing run to the top of the area. Juve having to defend, and the shot is right at Perin. My word. What did I say about mental errors and losing possession? But that player was offside as I expected. That replay just shows us he did end up going offside, so nothing would have stood or counted. But my word, Quadrado, you have got to be more mentally aware than that. Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. Perin bombing this thing forward. We have hit the 89th minute. 1 minute and then extra time. Here's Vlahovic trying to hit this on the volley. Holy. Why not settle that? Run at the defenders. Just taking a frustrated, angry swipe at it. Come on. Let's go, Deuce. Oh, there's a miscue at the back between Zanoli and Gunter. Juve's going to get the corner kick here. Expect them to go short on this and just hold this ball. Allegri was screaming before anybody even thought of retrieving the ball. Guaranteed that's what he's screaming. All right. Comes Kostic. He's got Sule right next to him. Expect a short. No, he has this one into the area. It's cleared out, but Sule's going to stop this. He does. Surprised they ended up taking it. Here's Danilo. He's going to switch the ball all the way to the back post corner, but it's headed out. Doesn't get the angle quite right. Here we go, and Gatti cleans that thing up. It's going to be out Sampdoria throw, but he gives his team an opportunity to regroup. We have 5 minutes of stoppage time, everybody. 5 minutes of stoppage time. Here's a ball over the top, and Rugani cleans it up. Locatelli on it now, and Locatelli takes it forward. Scanning, trying to play this thing up ahead for Quadrado. He's going to get engaged in a 50-50. It's a slide challenge out. It's going to be Juventus throw. Almost through 1 minute of stoppage time. Juventus holding a 3-2 lead against Sampdoria. What should have been easy. You know what? Shame on us. We should know Juventus never makes anything easy. So shame on us calling a comfortable 3-0 victory like myself. Here's the ball in for Dusan. He's in the area. Plays it to the back. Kostic stops it. Has a hit. And it's blocked. And it's going to go out for a Juventus corner kick. 91 minutes, 10 seconds. Kostic lashes at that one. Dusan Vlahovic didn't even think about trying to take his man on turn there in the area and try and find a goal. He just laid it off for Kostic. Max is losing it right now on the side. Oh, here's a back post ball trying to find Dusan. Here's Sule in there. Oh, he cuts in. Oh, he just misses the back post. What an opportunity from Matthias Sule. Great work from him. He's totally onside too. A nice ball forward from Gatti. Reading that, and oh my God, Sule. Oh, from that angle, he was a lot further away. Trying to curl it around his team. Why not just hammer that thing short side? Just a laser. Just a bullet there. But Sule's looked good. Overall, Sule's looked very, very well since coming on. But my God, you guys, us in the final third and finding goals, man, we've got 3 in this game. 2 are from Adrian Rabiot. We got 2 headers on crosses. I need a lot more. I expected us to carve these guys up and maybe have some really nice goals to talk about. Sampdoria continues to press. This thing's far from over, everybody. Couple minutes left. Here comes a cross. Low one, easily cleared. Nicely done from Sule. Now he finds Rabiot. Go and get that, Hattie. Go on. Oh, nice ball through the lines, but just too far for Fagioli, but he still stops it. 93. Here's a cross going back post. Headed out. Locatelli keeps it in. Now Rabiot's going to head over into the corner. Now he turns, finds Kostic, find Dusan there. Crossed in. Dusan heads it off the bar, and then the rebound's put in by Matthias Sule. Vlahovic cannot buy one, but Sule gets it for Juve. Seals the deal for us. Sule getting one, and man, Vlahovic, look at him. He is celebrating with Sule. He's happy for Sule, but you could see he is still frustrated. He just cannot buy one. He did everything right on there, made a great read, and his gets deflected and ends up hitting the bar. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. But Sule finding that one. Sule's been great since coming on. Very, very, very great performance from him. Here's Kostic. Nice ball pop for Vlahovic, man. Off the ground, Turk's hand and crossbar. He just can't buy one right now. And Sule following it up nicely. Beautiful. We have sealed it, everybody. Okay. We can rest at ease now. 4-2. Sule having a great game. There's the 4-2. There's the clincher. Sampdoria, you gave us a scare in the first half, but ultimately, let's go. Let's go. All right. Beautiful job to seal it. Sule, fantastic since coming on, okay? Absolutely fantastic showing from Sule. Oh, and here we go. Maybe we're not done. Try and spring Vlahovic. Kostic's pass is cut off as he was running at Sampdoria. You've got 20 seconds to find Dusan that goal. 4 goals in this one from Juventus. Okay. 2 for Sampdoria in the first half. Both against the run of play. Juve allowing. But outside of that, we've cleaned things up. And if you look at the statistics, Sampdoria is without a big chance created. Juventus has 3. That is game, everybody. Okay, we are done. Juventus getting the 4-2 victory. But, hey, I am happy with Miretti in this one, with Fagioli in this one. Barrenetxea looked good when he played in there before Locatelli came on for him. Vlahovic, this guy can't buy one right now, okay? You got a crossbar. You got a post on the PK. This guy right here has got to get it right. Big deuce, you got to get it right up here, okay? You just do. Even in celebrating the goal for Sule, and happy for Sule to score, Vlahovic go and celebrate with it, he is still choked, and you can read it all over his face right now as he embraces Stankovic, but now smiling, having a good laugh, having a chat with Stankovic, but big deuce, can't buy one. Man, scary first half, but ultimately, Juventus was the better side and got the job done, and they should have won this one, okay? We're going to go through stats. I'm going to go through ratings. We're going to see what your ratings are. Man of the match. Who is your man of the match, everybody? Okay? I want to see. For this one, for me, you want to ask me my man of the match? Hey, I can't deny the performance, the shift he put in, and, of course, bagging 2 goals by Rabiot. I'm going to give Rabiot the man of the match in this one. Bagged himself a brace, got himself the game-winning goal, okay? And maybe, just maybe, it was a little more arm there than not, but he got himself the winner. Yeah, had a good, solid performance. Juventus, 56% possession to Sampdoria's 44. 24 total attempts for Juventus, 9 for Sampdoria. 8 on target for Juve, 3 on target for Samp. Corner kicks, 11 for Juve, 3 for Samp. 3 big chances for Juve, 2 big chances missed. We hit the woodwork, marked 3 times hitting the woodwork because we had Quadrado, we had the Vlahovic PK, and we had the header from Vlahovic. This could have been an absolute rout, but we do not like making things easy for ourselves, right? So there you have it. Lineups and ratings. Mattia Perin, 6.2. Bremer, 7.6. Bonucci, 6.4. Generous. Danilo, 6.4. De Sciglio, 6.4. Fagioli, 6.7. I'd give him a 7. Barnechea, 6.6. Fair. Rabiot, 8.1. Yes. Kostic, 7.3. 7.5. Miretti, 7.2. I like it. Dusan Vlahovic, 6.4. Not bad. 6.5. I'd leave it. What do you guys think? There's your ratings. Let's get to some of your shouts for man of the match. Mine was Adrian Rabiot. Edgar Mulamula. Rabiot. Man of the match, Andrew Juve. Rabiot with Fagioli. Honorable mention. There you go. There you go. Rabiot, man of the match. All right, a lot of shouts for Rabiot. Man of the match, Max, because he subbed off Bonucci. There you go. There you go. And here is Jeremiah. Yes, winning the Rabiot kit tonight. Congratulations, Jeremiah. Okay, we will get the kit. We'll touch base on the other outlets and make the arrangements, all right? Congratulations. The fun bet that we have tracked for quite some time has paid dividends, and you've won. So there you go. We like to have fun wagers here and there, and that one is won by Jeremiah. Juventus, we made the bet, would Rabiot get double-digit goals, and we put a jersey on the line. Lou put a jersey on the line, and tonight Lou lost it, and we love that because we know how Rabiot makes Lou feel, and now he's got a hit purchase on that kit, so we absolutely love it. Now, hey man, Jay said before this game just proved the inability of Allegri to trust players against lower opposition and rest our first team players for Thursday. Poor Illing. Love from South Africa. Hey, I appreciate you joining. Okay, and yeah, I mean, let's make no mistake about it. This game needed to be a moment where we could have gotten these guys where, like, Kostic is playing full games, and like this guy is an animal, okay, but like we gotta get him some rest somewhere, right? Vlahovic, there is no doubt about it right now what one of the major issues is, and that's him and right here. I don't think we can deny it anymore, okay? I think it's clear as day. This guy is in his own head, okay? He is big time in his own head. But hey, is what it is. Yes, Animesh. Yes, we need a full video of the Rabiot kit ordering by Lou. I would take it a step further and say that we need a video of him at least trying it on before we send it to you, Jeremiah. Okay, so if you're okay with it, we should get a picture of Lou in the Rabiot kit before he sends it. Everything. I want a video of everything. Him purchasing it online, hitting purchase and sold, and him packaging it up, him wearing it. I need the full meal deal, all right? Fantastic stuff. Il Cavallo Pazzo, the crazy horse, with the brace today. Bremer with a goal. Sule wrapping things up. Overall, guys, if we're being honest, good performances, and the young guys did their shift. We got caught on twice on a run of play, and the organization at the back was an absolute mess. Sampdoria did not finish with a big chance created. That's statistically, but I will give them that those goals were big chances. If you're getting a strike on there in the area, it's a big chance. So let's say that their two on the run of play were big chances, but outside of that, they didn't have another. Overall, the young guys, we have to be really, really happy with the young guys. Miretti gets an assist on, again, keeping it simple. He got it on Rabiot's first goal by quickly putting the cross back in into the mixer after we had found our way out off a corner kick. Their goal, I still say, like, the marking was atrocious. Their first one from Mugello, but the shot was blocked and just rolled right into his path. That sucked. The second one, We have got to mark better. Absolutely. We had way too many bodies. We had about 3-4 bodies and nobody made the call. Outside of that, Juve rendered them useless, as we should. They're the lowest scoring side in top 5 leagues, but we had to make it interesting. We had to make it interesting, didn't we? Didn't we? It is what it is. We're going to keep rolling on the comments here. Marco saying Kostic is a machine. He don't need no rest. Following this guy since he was a kid, he was always a machine. But in the last 5 years, he added that cross that he didn't have the past when he was a kid. That is awesome. Awesome. So here we have somebody following him through his career. That is awesome. So always been a machine and does not need rest. Insane. Insane how much minutes he's chewed up. Danilo should not be playing on the left side. Hey, you know what's interesting about this comment from Forza Juve is that I don't know if everybody caught this. We talked about it on our last post-match podcast, and I said it was interesting hearing Danilo talk about positions because he said every time he has to switch from right to the left, it takes him like 10 to 15 minutes to get into it. And what he prefers is actually playing on the right side until he has to play in a back two center back pairing. Then he prefers the left side. So it's very, very interesting. But Danilo prefers the right side. And you can tell. You can tell. It's noticeable in his play. So interesting comment here. And you picking up on that one as well. Now, Raven, compare 1/2 and second. We didn't give them nothing. Absolutely. Absolutely. UA Boy 99. We had a decent game. Bonucci needs to take a step back. Really. Sule, I love this kid, man, truly. Give him more minutes, Max. Yeah, Sule is a top talent. We had a good discussion on one of the shows here past couple days about Sule, and I said, for me, the thing with him is, number one, the fact that he chose to not go out on loan, which tells you a lot about his character. He would rather stay and fight for the minutes, and if he gets them, great, and if he doesn't, whatever, but he wanted to stay and fight for them. So that tells me a lot about what this kid's made of and what his mettle is. Now, if I'm looking at it and talking about in terms of his talent and his ability, it's no question where he has to play. And that's up front and being that supportive forward. But again, it's going to be tough for him to get those minutes when you're behind Angel Di Maria, right? And then, of course, when Chiesa was fit, like, it's just tough. But the kid is talented. Make no mistake about it. And he showed us so much today. Al, you were the GOAT for hosting these watch-alongs. I'd be bald without them. Definitely makes games a little easier. Hey, I appreciate the love. Everybody, again, just if you could take a second to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Hey, if you guys saw some funny clips or whatever, you want to clip it, just share the content. That goes a long way. I know some of you are in these Facebook Juve groups and group chats all over. Share the content. Hey, let's keep growing this. And I got some big news coming out probably in about a week's time, okay? Big news that definitely affects the content. That's going to get us even closer to the squad and whatnot. So big stuff coming, everybody. Andrew Juve signing out, saying ciao Juventini, on to the next fino alla fine. Pray for Dusan. Yeah, we need to pray for Dusan. He is in his head, everybody. Big time. Do not forget, everybody, if you're going to start signing out, we have the post-match podcast happening tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, all right? Alex P., it is my pleasure, brother, okay? My pleasure bringing you guys the commentary. Now, Kostic is a machine for assist. Absolutely. Jeremiah's still jacked about the kit. Horsepower, boom. There you go. Sule, fantastic. The ref. We are going to talk about the ref there because things could have got very interesting. I'm curious to hear about l'arbitro Nick, okay, our friend referee Nick, and what he thought about the challenge from Bremer in the area, which came off a non-existent Locatelli foul, okay? That was questionable because if they get a PK and tie things there, that is intense to say the least. And I thought that was a nonsense call on Locatelli there. And then I want to hear his thoughts because honestly, if that elbow happens outside of the area from Bremer going up there, that's probably a call anywhere else on the pitch. So the fact he chose not to there, I'm really looking forward to hearing referee Nick's breakdown for tomorrow's post-match podcast. Everybody, we've gone through ratings. This one, we made it harder on ourselves, but ultimately the crazy horse, Adrian Rabiot, gets it done. But Dusan Vlahovic, everybody in the live chat right now, Did you think it was a closer split going into this game between what the problem was? Between tactics, service, and Duchamp? Were you somewhere around 50-50? Because I was. But now, today, he should have come out of here probably with a brace. And you're playing bottom feeder Sampdoria. When you miss a PK like that and you smoke the bar there, even after sending him the wrong way and everything, and then that header that doesn't fall for him too, and then some other shots and opportunities there, this guy is in his own head. For me, now the percentage shifts. Now, the percentage shifts probably to somewhere around maybe 65-70% to 30 on Duchamp. Okay? On Duchamp. So it's interesting. We have a call here saying that Duchamp was taken out by the keeper and that was a PK. So what's interesting is that referee Nick says, and he's going to give us a full breakdown and give us full explanation for the podcast tomorrow, but his initial call was that he thinks that would have been extremely harsh because the contact was with the keeper's back and Vlahovic had no chance of actually playing the ball. So that's what he's calling. He's going to give us the actual referee verbiage and what they look for right out of the IFAB guide tomorrow, all right? So stay tuned for that one. I'm curious to hear because to me, looking at that play, the ball's aerial. I have no idea why the keeper would be going down like that other than to make that block and whatnot, but we will see. Is Bremer injured? We will have to wait for post-match reports and everything. Obviously, he went down right before substituting, but he looked fine getting up and substituting off, and they didn't seem to be paying too much attention to it. We will have to wait for the reports on Bremer. Keep in mind, everybody, what we got coming up is Freiburg. Freiburg midweek, okay, on Thursday in Europa League. Got to get through there. The draw for the next opponent, obviously, bearing in mind we get the business done, will be on the Friday. And then we go into the Derby dell'Italia against Inter, okay? That is going to be a big one. Everybody, you guys, obviously, so Locatelli saying that was not a pen, agreeing with referee Nick there. And Forza Juve saying, I am a ref too. PK on my field was not playing the ball. Hey, there you go. There you go. Is it a 50-50 thing? Is it something that's supportable in both ways? Hey, we'll wait for the official verbiage and see. Maybe it's something that is subjective like that. We'll have to wait and see. Everybody, you guys are fantastic as always. Okay, we're going to wrap things up here. Do not forget, covering the game in full, covering all the stories, covering the post-match press conference, covering it all tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, all right? As always, fino alla fine, Forza Juve, mamma mia, thank God we got through this one, all right? Jesus, we just cannot make things easier for ourselves, can we? But hey, business done, on to the next one. Tomorrow, we start another Victory Monday with the post-match podcast. We will see you all then. Fino alla fine, Forza Juve, ciao tutti.